AI-enhanced website experience for Sophie Botanics using Figma. Our goal was to create a digital platform that feels calm, trustworthy, and easy to navigate, while also reducing the stress that many sensitive skin consumers feel when choosing skincare. This direction is especially important for Sophie because the brand was created out of a real medical and caregiving need. Dominique developed the brand to offer natural carbohydrate-free skincare that is gentle, thoughtful, and trustworthy, with a strong focus on reducing worry and respecting sensory sensitivities. So instead of designing a website that overwhelms the user with too many options, we built a minimalist guided experience. One small note before we begin: one placeholder name appears in part of our prototype due to a Figma generation error, but the founder, as we know, is Dominique for Sophie Botanics. Our homepage mockup introduces the brand with a clear value proposition: skincare that is transparent, calming, and science-informed. We included a strong find your routine call to action, a founder credibility section, ingredient transparency visuals, and product highlights and testimonials. All of this is meant to establish trust quickly. Our product page mockup is designed to reduce hesitation. It highlights 3 key benefits right away, includes an ingredient transparency dropdown, customer reviews, and a quick AI style selector that helps the user understand whether the product is right for them. We also created an AI skin quiz flow which guides users step by step through their skin type, sensitivity level, and main concerns, and then provides a personalized routine recommendation. For our mobile version, we kept the experience very clean and thumb-friendly with simple navigation, scrollable product cards, and a sticky Find Your Routine button so the experience remains easy on smaller screens. And finally, we designed a chatbot interface that feels supportive rather than pushy, with messaging like, "Hi, I'm here to help you find the perfect skincare routine. What's your main skin concern?" That tone matters because Sophie's brand personality is meant to feel calming, trustworthy, grounded, gentle, and thoughtful.
Thanks, Julia. To support this website experience, we propose 3 main AI integrations: a chatbot, a personalization engine, and smart search. First, the AI chatbot acts as an on site support tool. Its role is not to replace human trust, but to reduce confusion in the moment. For example, if a user is unsure about facial oil or wants help understanding a product, the chatbot can answer simple questions, explain product sustainability, and guide them towards the most relevant routine. This is especially valuable for Sophie because the brand is built around ingredient care, formulation intention, and reassurance. Sophie's products are intentionally formulated to avoid carbohydrate based ingredients such as sugars, glycerines, and starches, which is meaningful differentiator for the brand. Second, we included an AI personalization engine. This is what powers the skin quiz and the personalized results page. Based on the user's input, such as skin type, sensitivity level, and concerns, the system matches them to the most suitable products and bundles. Instead of forcing the user to browse every page on their own, the site becomes more guided and more relevant. So third, we propose Smart Search. Rather than relying only on exact product terms, Smart Search would let users type natural questions like something gentle for dry, sensitive skin and receive better match results. Products also show how much percentage wise each product fits them. This improves usability because many consumers do not shop using technical product names. They shop based on problems, emotions, and needs. So overall, the product of these AI tools is that they make the website feel more responsive and supportive. They reduce friction shorten the path to purchase, and help users feel more confident in what they are choosing. But just as importantly, they fit Sophie's brand, since the company's purpose is to provide natural, nourishing skincare with integrity, care, and scientific intention. AI should not make the experience feel aggressive or overly automated. It should simply make the website more helpful, more personalized, and easier to trust. Now, we will walk through our journey mapping and automation logic. To make the AI strategy more concrete, we created flow diagrams and journey mapping to show how automation would actually work across the user experience. So, our website flow starts with the user entering from a traffic source, such as Google, social media, or ads. From there, they land on the homepage, where they are encouraged to click Find Your Routine, and that takes them into a quiz for skin, which collects your preferences, sensitivity information, and the personalization engine then processes these inputs and generates a recommended routine, which leads into the product page, checkout, and purchase flow. What makes this more than a standard e commerce funnel is the automation logic layered around it. For example, if a user spends time on a homepage and scrolls significantly without clicking, the chatbot appears and offers support. And if a user linger on a product page for a while, the site can trigger a reassurance message that highlights gentle formulation, ingredient transparency, or sensitive skin suitability. And if a user exits after viewing products before checking out, the system can trigger a cart abandonment or reminder email. And if a user completes a purchase, the automation shifts towards retention by recommending routine expansion, bundles, or replenishment options. So the journey map is not just showing where the user goes, it is showing when the system responds and why. That matters for Sophie because the customer journey here is emotional as well as functional. Many visitors are not just casually browsing, they may be skeptical, overwhelmed, or cautious. Since the brand itself was created to reduce worry and provide a calm experience, the automation should support the user at moments of uncertainty instead of pushing them too hard. This is why we designed the automation around reassurance, clarity, and relevance. And this is to support when the user hesitates, or personalization when the user feels unsure, and also the retention prompts only after trust has already been established. In that sense, the journey map helps visualize how AI can scale our brand experience without making it feel cold or impersonal. Now I'll pass it to Julia for ethics, transparency, and inclusive design.
Thanks, Mark. Because the strategy uses AI and personalization, ethics and transparency are a major part of our recommendation. First, we would ensure that user data is collected responsibly. In this case, the platform would collect limited and relevant data such as skin concerns, quiz inputs, browsing behavior, and product preferences. The purpose of this data would be clearly tied to improving the user's experience, such as generating more useful product recommendations or sending follow up reminders using SEO and GEO analysis. Second, we would use strong privacy and consent practices. Users should know when personalization is happening, what kind of information is being used, and when they are interacting with AI. For example, the site should clearly state that quiz results and chatbot recommendations are AI assisted and intended for product guidance, not medical diagnosis. Users should also be able to opt in or opt out of personalized experiences and email follow ups. That transparency is especially important for Sophie because the brand is rooted in science informed care and ingredient trust. The digital experience should reflect that same integrity. Third, we considered accessibility and inclusive design. Since Sophie is also positioned as sensory aware, the interface should avoid overstimulation. That means clean layouts, gentle colors, readable typography, simple navigation, and minimal visual clutter. The brand's identity is already centered around calmness and thoughtfulness, so accessibility is not just a technical requirement here, it is part of the brand experience itself. So, overall, our recommendation is not just to add AI because it is trendy, it is to use AI very intentionally to create a calmer, more supportive, and more trustworthy e commerce experience. Using Figma, we designed a website system that combines clear UX and UI mockups, practical AI integrations, journey mapping, and automation logic. and ethical, transparent design principles. For Sophie Botanics, that means a platform that better reflects the heart of the brand, reducing worry, supporting sensitive users, and making skincare feel more reassuring from the very first click. Thank you.